Peace, peace, peace. Hello, my lovely people. It's been a very long time since we've last made contact. I'm happy to be here, happy to see you guys. Yes, I am. I don't really have anything specific to talk about today. I'm just making an appearance. Just making an appearance, just coming to say hello, check you guys out. Oh my goodness, so much has happened in my life, so much has changed. I've been through so many transformations. Good things though. Good things. Opportunities have presented themselves. Doors have opened. Y'all check it out. Y'all see I have my own little spiritual room now. I have my own little space, my own little temple here. I'm making use of it, y'all. I got a little feng shui action going on back here too, y'all. A little feng shui action. Yes, I do. So what's going on? What's going on with the COVID-19 shot? What's going on with this injection? How many of you guys are actually taking that injection? Let me know in the comments. If you've already taken it, let me know how you are affected by it. You know, because there are some things to consider with this shot, and one of the things that you may want to consider is the long-term effects. And I think a lot of people have not considered that long-term effect. You know? Some people are just taking it just for the money, just for the benefits, because I understand that they offering this shot to people, right? And in order to get them to take it, they offering them like extra bonuses, money, some type of benefit or something like that, some type of material benefit or whatever. And people are literally just like selling their souls as a means to take advantage of that benefit. This reminds me of the book of Revelations when they was talking about the mark of the beast. You know? This is what this COVID-19 injection, that's what it reminds me of. It reminds me of the mark of the beast, because if you don't take it, it looks like in some places they're finding a way to isolate those who are not taking it. Because even my daughter said on her job, they were offering a shot. And if for those who were willing to take it, they would no longer have to wear masks. But for those who were unwilling to take it, of course, they have to wear masks. So it looks like they're going to be using this situation, you know, to isolate and separate people. What comes after that? I wonder what comes after that. Yes, y'all. I wonder what comes after that. Only time will tell. That's for sure. That's for sure. Yes, y'all. I'm just waiting to see how everything gonna play out. Just waiting to see. Just being real patient and waiting to see. But how 2021 treating y'all? I ain't gonna lie. It's treating me real good. I ain't gonna even lie. It's been treating me real good. treat me. And I guess because in order for something to treat you a certain way, that means you have to behave in a certain manner. And I like to think that sometimes I have it together. Not all the time, though. Sometimes I have it together. Sometimes I don't. I got so much responsibility, y'all. It ain't even funny. I have so much responsibility, so many people relying on me, you know? So many people relying on me. So many people relying on me, so much responsibility, so much to do. Excuse me, I'll be right back. What is it? Y'all know I have to get my smoke on. I have a new Facebook page for anyone who's been looking for me, who's been on my old page, and they've been trying to figure out where I'm at. I got a new Facebook page. I closed that account because I had so many people on that account that I was not interacting with, that it kept me from like actually linking with the people that I do interact with. And I was like, instead of me just going through and deleting, I said, you know what, I'm just going to deactivate this account and open a new one. It is unfortunate that I was unable to add everyone that I interact with. You know, sometimes I couldn't add everyone to my new account. Because I couldn't remember everyone that I do interact with, let's be honest. It's not that I wasn't thinking about you or I didn't consider you or anything. It's just that you're not the only one. I have more people. But if you are interested in interacting with me or linking up with me, you can look me up on Facebook under Alvita Africa. Send me a friend request. You know, if you found me here on YouTube and you're watching this video and you want to send me a friend request, go ahead and send me a message first. Inbox me first, so that way I'll know and I can go ahead and accept your request. I know what I could talk 10 years ago. I found my soulmate almost 10 years ago. I'm going to tell y'all something about a soulmate. A lot of people believe that you have more than one soulmate, right? I believe you have one soulmate, but your soulmate appears to you in many different forms. So it has the ability, your soulmate has the ability to come into your life in many different forms, and you're able to recognize the soulmate by a sense of familiarity. You understand? So it's like when you come in contact with them, it feels like you know them, or you've been knowing them for like almost forever. You understand? There's a lot of synchronicity involved. You know, it's almost like you guys fit like a hand and glove. However, there will be some major differences, because your soulmate is the opposite of you. Alright, so this could be someone that is from another country, is foreign. Even if they're not from another country, there will be something that is very foreign about them to you. But also there is something that that keeps you connected, because you just have this sense of familiarity. You know, you feel like you've known this person. But because of the differences, you will find yourself having to work past these differences. You know, I know my soulmate has come to me more than once, and I know my soulmate has actually tried to tie me down, because that's the purpose for my soulmate, to challenge me and try to stop me. Or some would say try to stop me on my path, to keep me from reaching goals. Or they can say that the shit that they're doing is actually motivating you to reach goals. You understand? You know, like that saying, let your haters be your motivators. So instead of looking at it like they're trying to stop me or they're trying to get in my way, I say, no, you're not trying to stop me. They're not trying to get in my way. They're motivating me. They're making me push harder. So that's the purpose of your soulmate, to help you transcend, to help motivate you and get you to push harder, to help you to achieve goals. Alright, everything isn't romantic. Your soulmate won't always appear in your life as a romantic lover. You know, your soulmate can come through one of your children. They will come through someone that is close to you, because in order for them to interact with you, they have to be close to you. So they have the ability to take on the form of someone that is close to you in order to become intimate with you. That's how I see the soulmate. That's how I see a soulmate. Regardless of what's been written and what other people say, that's how I see it. And your soulmate comes in your life because there are lessons that you need to learn. Alright? There are lessons that you need to learn. There are things that you need to work out between you and that soul persona. And your soulmate may come into your life to help you ground your dreams, to bring them into reality. May come into your life to make you stronger. There are several different reasons. Now here's the thing. From what I understand, everyone won't have a soulmate. That's what I understand. That's from what not from what I understand, but that's from what I read. And I'm actually still meditating on that. But they say from what I read and from what I understand, that everyone won't have a soulmate. You know? Like I said, I'm still meditating on that. What do you guys think about that? What is your understanding of that? And from what I read, a soulmate is just someone, is like a soul that has been split into, that yearns to come back together, that yearns to reunite with its other half. In the lifetime that you're in every lifetime, in every lifetime. You know, and you can always tell, because if you find yourself in a situation where you're just yearning, you're like, oh, I'm tired. I want to be with someone. I want to be in love. I want to fall in love. And you're looking for love, and it's just like, it's like a top priority for you to find this love. I mean, you're just yearning deeply for it. That is an indication that you do have a soulmate, and you are calling that soulmate to you. But the soulmate is not going to come into your life, or you're not going to recognize the soulmate until the time is right, until you have prepared yourself for that soulmate, until that soulmate has prepared themselves for you, and then the universe will put you in the right place at the right time, where you and that soulmate will come in contact with each other. And once you come in contact with that soulmate, you're not going to ever want to depart from that soulmate. And that's the thing, because you and that soulmate, you're going to have so many differences, right? To the point where you're like, oh, I can't be with you, I can't stand to be with you, or whatever. And you may have conflicts, separations, divorces, you may break up, go your separate ways, but then you'll find yourself coming back together, all right? And if you've learned anything, right, when you come back together, you're going to bypass, you're going to, look over those problems that you were having with this soulmate in the past, because you're like, I just want to be with this person so bad, I just have to be with them. So, I just have to be with this person. I love this person so much. And that's when the universe comes in and say, okay, well, in order for you to be with this person, because this person, this is what you don't like about them is actually a part of their character. You know what I'm saying? You can't change it. They will have to want to change it themselves. So, with that being said, and with you being aware of this, what are you going to do? Are you willing to look beyond those differences in order to establish a union with this person who is actually your soulmate? Or do you want to continue to hold on to the things that you don't like because you can't look past them? Because if you are, then you're not going to have this soulmate. Things are not going to work out. It's going to cause major problems. And you're just going to continue to yearn for this soulmate. And you can have them, but you have to be able to look over petty differences. Petty differences. The things that you say, oh, I ain't never doing that. I wouldn't do that. There's no way. You're going to be tested. When you meet your soulmate is going to test you. It's going to test all your weaknesses. It's going to test all your theories. May even make you look like a liar. May even make you feel weak when you're actually showing strength. They're going to cause you to check yourself. They're going to cause you to transcend, to go far and beyond normal thinking patterns, normal emotive patterns. They're going to change your whole life. You're going to evolve and become someone completely new. Y'all do anything to be together. But it's going to require a lot of transformation, a lot of letting go, a lot of growth, a lot of maturity. Your soulmate could be someone that is, it could be someone that is childish. It could be someone that's a drug addict. It could be someone who's a sex addict. Someone who has, unhealthy addictions. Someone who has unhealthy attachments. And imagine this person being your soulmate. This person is actually your soulmate. And your soul yearns for them. Your soul is pulling you towards them. Why do you think your soul is pulling you towards someone who has addictions? Because you're a healer. So that's why I say, your soulmate doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be involved in a romantic situation with this person. In fact, it could start out that way, but it could end up completely different, where you find yourself actually healing this person, or working with this person on mundane levels. And that's when you realize, oh, this person is my soulmate, but maybe we should not have been romantically involved, Maybe we should not have been romantically involved, because maybe when you're romantically involved, it's more like a toxic situation, opposed to one of health and love. Okay. So with the soulmate relationship, right, that relationship will go through many, many different transformations. You also will go through many different transformations along with your soulmate. And that relationship will turn out to be something completely different. Some soulmate relationships will be where two partners are completely in love with each other. They are in one another's life, but something is keeping them from expressing their emotions to one another. They cannot tell or show one another how they feel. When that happens, that means you have to connect with your soulmate on a subconscious level. You're going to have to develop your psychic abilities, your intuition, your telepathic abilities, your ability to communicate with the other side, your trust in the other side, all right, and your clairvoyant abilities. You're going to have to develop all the abilities that are associated with the occult or with the subconscious itself as a whole. All right? That will be the abilities that you share with your soulmate. And that's what you and that soulmate came here to develop. Your psychic abilities. And that situation that will happen. Sometimes you will have family soul ties. Family soul ties. Alright? family soul ties, which means that it basically means that whatever children that you have in this lifetime, and this is only on a small scale, whatever children or close, intimate family members, to include your spouses, that you are connected to in this lifetime, are those whom you have been connected to in all of your past lifetimes and will always be connected to, even in your next life. They're called family soul ties. Close friends that you have in your life now are likely friends that you have known in your past for a very, very long time. These are friends that will also come back into your life in the future, to include pets. You can have soul ties with pets. But will you recognize them? Will you be able to recognize these people? Will you be able to recognize these pets in a future lifetime? You will be able to recognize them by their energy, a sense of familiarity. That's how you'll be able to recognize them, because we are constantly changing forms as earthly beings. We're changing our physical forms. Okay? But our characteristics, our identity, the characteristics that identify us and set us apart from everyone else, that makes us unique and expresses our individuality, that remains the same. That's how we recognize past loves and, past, family members, so on and so forth. We recognize them by characteristic. You guys ever met someone and you be like, I'm just gonna use some random names. You're like, yo, I met this dude, and I swear on everything, he remind me of my first boyfriend. Everything, the way he talked, you understand? The way he looked at me, the way he acted. Why do you think that is? Don't just leave it at that. Question it. That's going to require you to get deep spiritually. Question it. Go within and question it. And go within to seek the answer. Don't doubt. All right? Listen to your intuition. Because there are some really amazing things going on in 2020. All right? Some really miraculous shit I have been experiencing. I don't know about you guys in my life. And I'm talking about things that you can't just be talking to anybody about. You can't talk to nobody about it, Because they be like, yeah, right. Or they'll think you fucking insane, These are what you call occult secrets. When you delve into the spirit and you experience things that you cannot communicate with words, you can't, even if you try to explain it to someone, they either wouldn't believe you or they'll think you're insane. The reason why is because what you're trying to share with someone else is occultish. It's occult secrets. It's only for you. It's only meant for you. You're going to have to ground yourself. And find out how you can use these skills as a means to benefit you. Alright? How can you use these skills to benefit you? A lot of mysteries are going on. A lot of mysteries. You can even be involved in a three-way situation where it would be you and your lover, your spouse, your partner, or whomever, but there is a third party who is also involved that is unknown and but this third party is actually someone that you're in a relationship with that is unknown to you. All right? So a soulmate can also manifest in your life in a hidden form. And when it manifests in your life in a hidden form, it manifests as a means to guide you in this union that you're involved in. This is what we call the Holy Trinity. All right? This is what we call the Holy Trinity. So that the spirit that's unknown, but you are aware of the presence in your life because you are actually interacting with it spiritually. This spirit is an unknown spirit, and it's more than likely a sage or a high priest within your lineage who is guiding you through your conscious. He is guiding you through the subconscious, and he's advising you. And sometimes you disconnect from your partner and reconnect with this priest, all right, as a means to receive guidance that can help you with a problem that you're actually involved in with your soulmate, the other soulmate, the third soulmate. So there are many different levels to this soulmate thing, y'all. But remember what I said. I met my soulmate 10 years ago, and my soulmate is still in my life, and we are interacting now. And we interact now on a very peaceful, harmonious level, where there is a lot of respect, healing, and upliftment, okay? It started out romantic, and it ended up mundane, all right? And when we connect romantically, we do it intuitively or telepathically, all right? But when we first started out like that, it wasn't like that. It was crazy. And it got very, very, very fucking toxic. Very toxic. You know? But with time, experience, and a lot of hard work, and especially with determination and love being at the core, you know, we had to learn how to accept differences, all right? Which was one of the things that we were learning. We were determined to learn. We were destined to learn on this journey, on this soulmate journey that we're on. We were destined to learn how to accept differences as well as to move on, you know, with forgiveness and compassion, you know. So we were learning how to love unconditionally. Learning how to love unconditionally. Now that's hard, because that means you have to be willing to accept the person for who they are without having to change them. You have to accept them just for who they are. All their fuck-ups. Not just their good things, but all of their fuck-ups. That's hard, because my soulmate got a lot of fuck-ups. I'm perfect. My soulmate is the one that's fucked up. Yeah, I know I'm joking. Yeah, we both have had a lot of fuck-ups, and we're still working through some, you know. I realize that it's not just a life journey, but it is a eternal journey. It is eternal. Because we are constantly evolving. We're constantly becoming better people, stronger individuals. All right. So, guys, I just wanted to come on here and touch bases on that and share my experience within a soulmate journey, to share my perspectives And I'm hoping that this message could help someone on their soulmate journey. You know, if you're feeling strange, you feel like, oh God, this person is for me. I know this person for me, but you know, shit is crazy. Shit is hectic. Shit's supposed to be hectic at first. Because you're in one another's life to help heal one another, you know? You're in one another's life to help heal one another. To make each other better, you know? Just ask yourself, how far have you come? Where were you when you first met this person? Where were you in your life? Were you in were you in a better place? If you were in a better place than what you are now, then honey, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You got to figure out what it is that you need to change. You need to work on you, because that's all you need to do. Don't try to work on them. Work on you. Work on you. And everything else outside of you will conform to the changes that you've made within yourself. Thank you guys for coming back to visit me. I appreciate you. Peace.